It's time for the fourth episode of Poop Room Review. So, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these lovely, stinky, flushing review of a product, but I've been a little busy. I'm sorry, I've been on vacay. I've been doing these things, if you know what I'm saying. But let's talk about something new. Something that I reviewed. Something I've thought about. So, something that just recently came out that those who I'm sure have not been living under a rock has come out on your mobile device. You know, your phone, whether you have the Galaxy, whether you've got the iPhone, you know what I'm talking about if you're a huge Harry Potter fan, and that is Harry Potter's new app, Wizards Unite. So, let's talk about it. Alright, so we all know that Pokemon Go was a pretty solid game if you were a huge Pokemon fan. Walking around threatening Pokemons that are hiding in bushes, under trees, under buildings, you know, many usual spots, on your bed, weird places. Well, now the Harry Potter fans got something for you. Now, you get to choose your class. You get to choose your wand. You get to choose your look. You get to choose what potions you brew. But, so how it works. You have a little icon character like this big. He appears on the map. And thus, as you walk around via your GPS signal upon your telephono, you will notice that around you, things will appear. Inns, gardens, and various other buildings that, you know, just are there to help you along the way. Some places you'll go to show off your mighty skills in duel. Some you will get energy to cast further magic. The garden, you can, you know, pick plants out of pots and get items for your potions. You can also get energy and various other lovely things around the town. But more importantly, so as you're walking, because apparently walking is a big impact upon this game, you will get things that pop up around it. For example, you get stuff like ingredients to help make potions. You get various categories of items / creatures that will appear that you have to either free to you have to break open from being trapped by ice, and save some of your fellow students over at the Hogwarts from various potential demises. All this because you have to find out who the evil wizard is that's causing all this to happen. And then in the meantime, you know, because, you know, every game has to have one of those like help things to give you like, hey, this is how you do this. Well, in your case, it's Harry Potter and Hermione. Well, they are helpful, but I mean, if after a while, you kind of get the gist of the game. They just keep doing this, and you're just like, But that's just the part of the game that you have to kind of deal with. Overall, again, you know, there's this thing called port keys, where basically what you have to do is you basically activate it, and then depending on the strength of the port key, you do have to actually walk and move your legs and go around your biz in your neighborhood. And once you've unlocked it after walking 2 kilometers, I'm not really sure. And thus it activates. And with it comes ingredients, comes experience, comes, you know, you basically develop your different classes, and, you know, you master, and it's a new aspect of the game. You also have basically professions. So there's 3 of them. You can be an auror, you can be a teacher, or you could be a magic zoologist. Not sure if I said that. Not sure if that's the exact title, but it's pretty close. I personally chose to be a teacher. My wife chose to be an auror because she hates me. No, I'm kidding. She loves me. But you know, it's just what, you know, it's what you're up to. I mean, aurors are more about offensive magic. teachers are more balanced based off of defense and offense. And then your magic beastology, magic zoology, you're looking more towards just straight defense. Now, in regards to gameplay, while you're doing the interactions between the monsters or your fraying or whatever it is, or whatever the case may be, you basically have your screen. It gives you the spellcast design. You basically have to trace it with your finger. You gotta go as fast as you can and as accurate as you can. Otherwise, your good spellcast potential will drop down to fair if you don't go fast enough or you didn't do a very good job. But if you did a great job and you were pretty quick with the pointer finger there, you can definitely move it about the screen, and it actually will raise your bar from good to great, or even I believe it's fantastic. Obviously, I have not seen it very much because I'm a bit slow. Got big old fingers, big old fingerprints. See, I got big old fingerprint. That's some crazy stuff right there. But it's a very cool thing. I mean, you definitely have to like Harry Potter. And obviously, it was fun because this past weekend I was actually at Universal Studios in front of, in Diagon Alley. And I would, God forbid, if, yes, I was one of those people who goes to an amusement park, spends all the money to go to the amusement park, and yet here I am sitting on my phone tracing out spells as I'm walking around going, oh my God! Like that. Yes, that was me. I'm sorry. I did do rides, I promise. And I might do another poop room review after this for that. But for this one, is focusing on Wizards Unite. It's pretty cool, actually. You definitely get a gist for your environment, because on your map, and because of course you have GPS, it tells you where the different inns are, where the different battlegrounds are, where the things are to help you get what you need to level up. Obviously, living in a small town like I do, there's not ridiculous things on every corner going boop, 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 but there's still stuff. I mean, and you definitely and I'm level 9, so obviously I'm not the highest level in the book, but seeing as I do live in a small town and there's not very many encounters around here, you can kind of make do with what you got. It's a very fun game. If you like Pokemon, if you liked Pokemon Go, it's by the same designer, the same ideas, just inspired more towards Harry Potter, which is if you're a wizard or you're a muggle, you will still enjoy it as much as you can. So now, here comes the part of the show about what should we do with it. Should we flush it? Or should we just let it go and let it be free to be enjoyed by thousands of muggles, thousands of wizards, thousands of sorcerers, thousands of, witches, to do whatever they want? So I think, after further review, hold on. Thinking. I think it's a keeper. So, ladies and gentlemen, under the watchful eyes of the porcelain god, I would like to commend Wizards Unite and say, be free, be enjoyable. Well, make these people walk and defeat the evil wizards. Collect the fragments that you must collect. And don't be flushed.